Okay, welcome to Live from the Lounge Recap Week 6. I am your host, your commish, and I've got my co-host here, BJ, fresh from his trip to Florida, who I want to congratulate him because he got a hole-in-one.
I did. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That is something. That is a rarity. That is rarer than bowling a 300, right? I mean,
yeah, I got 23 of those.
Yeah, 23 of those. A hole-in-one, though. That is impressive. But, yes, he's fresh. He's back. We still have Ron in our live studio audience here. We don't have him mic'd up, but he's got something to say. We will make sure it gets injected into the show. All right, so we got Swiss cheese on. We got buffet mussels is on. Mini golf.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few hole-in-ones in mini golf in my day.
Yeah, I've gotten a few of mini golf. But, no, this was the real deal. All right, let's kick it right off. This was the game of the week. Sherman's March versus Belichick's Hoodies. Belichick's Hoodies takes him down. He owns me, 178 to 115.
He owns me.
Like
Shawshank, man.
I don't know. We got analytics guys on, but I'm pretty sure that I've only beat Belichick's Hoodies a few times, and over the decade I feel like we've been doing this league. Oh, man, Drake May. 32 points.
Kid's the real deal, man.
Yeah.
He is the real deal. With good coaching, he's an athlete.
Yes, and he got 32 points. Saquon Barkley got in the end zone, 33.4. He got in twice. I think
busted one in the first quarter. Quick, 17 seconds into the game.
And then he caught a pass. A-Chain, 20 points. DK Metcalf, 16.5. 18.4 out of Odunze. Tyler Warren, 9.3. Let's see. McClellan. Am I saying that right?
Teteroa McMillan.
McMillan. Oh, McMillan. Okay, 16.9. Look,
that's how you spell that.
I had all my glasses on. Here we go. Putting my glasses on. Patriots D12. Chris Boswell. You got 20 points. Wow, 20 points out of Boswell. Oh, let's go see.
It's bad when your kicker is better than half the other team's team.
Pretty much. Your kicker got more than my two running backs.
Makes it tough to win.
Right. Buzzsaw, though. Ran into a buzzsaw. Let's see. Jalen Hurts got me 33 points, which I'm okay with. But here's where it hurts. Christian McCaffrey finally put in check. 9.8 out of him. Let's see, 9.3 out of Jalen Warren. I'm smiling. I know, I'm smiling. I've said that. Definitely Todd and Evan. Devonta Smith, 14.4. Josh Downs, 12.9. Dallas Goedert got in the end zone twice, 17.8. Rashid White, 8.1. 6 points out of the Browns D, and Harrison Butker, 4. I could have faced a few other people and got a win, but I didn't. I faced the overall high score of the week. Congratulations, Evan and Todd. $50 goes to you, plus the victory, plus sole possession of first place.
First place, all alone.
We'll get there. All right, moving on.
You know, it's lonely on top of the mountain. That's what they say.
It is lonely.
In the muck, I got plenty of friends, man. That's all I'm saying.
There is a lot. The muck, there's two levels of muck in this league right now. All right, moving on to Dax Little Lamb facing G5. This was a shootout. Dax Little Lamb takes him down 158 to G5's 142. Oh man,
that was the game of the week, man. No joke.
It was going back and forth. Yes, I agree. This was the game of the week. I was watching the projection 60-40, 65-35. It was bouncing back. And listen, you'll hear it right here when the victor, your quarterback gets you 6 points. You know it wasn't your quarterback that got you that victory. It was James Cook.
Monster.
33.6 points in the end zone 3 times, I believe, right?
3 touchdowns. And I believe Ron was saying earlier at 153 yards before halftime.
Before halftime. Ron, we got analytics here. Is that true? Yep. He's saying, before halftime. DeAndre Swift, 15.1. CeeDee Lamb, 14.6. Abuka Emeka Ibuka. I'm going to pronounce it completely because I can say it now.
Nice.
6.5. But Tucker Kraft, this is where you got that victory. 33.3 points. That was Sunday night game, right? That was,
Yeah, Tucker Kraft killed me in a couple leagues.
33 points. 9.4 out of Romeo Dobbs. 25 points out of the Bucks defense. Wow.
2 touchdowns.
Kyler Fairbairn, 14 points. G5, what can I say? 142 and you lost. You know that's a rarity in this league.
Anybody else.
Patrick Mahomes, 28.9 points. Chase Brown, 25.5. Bijan Robinson, disappointing 5.8. George Pickens, 14.8. JJ, 14.4. Kittle, that's certainly better than a goose egg for last week.
Yeah. I don't think he was targeted last week. This week he got
No, like Todd was saying in last week's show, he was blocking for McCaffrey the whole time. Let's see. Rashid Rice, 25 points. Wow. I mean, he put up a fight. There's no doubt G5 put up a fight here.
That's like Rocky 1, man. They both went down, and Apollo just got up sooner.
Right. I mean, it was a 13-point swing. It was a 13-point victory. 16-point victory, but very easily. Again, Mahomes, another touchdown there for him. If it was to Rice,
doesn't get 33 points.
Right. It's just brutal.
You're good.
Colts D7, Brandon Aubrey, 6 points out of him. That's a low score for Aubrey. He's usually in that double-digit
Dallas
range.
Looked off.
They did.
Their offense looked.
And what do you contribute that to, or attribute that?
Not being on the field. You know, when you're Denver's defense is quite stout, but at the same time, when your offense can't get in a rhythm, it's hard to score.
We got to get Ron mic'd up. It's got to be my priority here. All right, so Dax Little Lamb, you go to 5-3. G5, you go to 4-4. All right, moving on to the struggling PB&J versus the one struggling Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant needs to change his name to Mr. Relevant. 124 over 74's PB&J gets a victory, gets him to 4-4. I mean, the way he started out this season, it wasn't looking good.
0-3, is that correct?
I believe you're right. I believe you are right. He got it done with Bo Nix, 31.7 points. Derrick Henry finally having a decent game, 19.1. Travion Henderson, 5.5. Again, I don't understand what New England's doing. I would have thought he would have gotten the ball. Ramondre Stevenson can't hold on to the ball. But like Ron said, they're winning. Yeah. So they don't want to change anything up.
Don't mess. You don't.
If it's not broke.
You don't fix it if it's not broke. Blah, 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 blah.
Michael Pittman, though, the wide receiver high scorer of the week. So Mr. Irrelevant not only gets a victory, he gets the $50 high score. And 23.5. I mean, that's a modest score.
For a wide receiver, absolutely. That's not 8 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And we'll cue up the highlight here.
This was an unbelievable catch.
This was a great catch.
On the spot before the leading springs. Tyler Warren. Jones looking deep down the field, and it is
Patrick Mahomes.
Caught by Pittman.
It's incredible.
With a flag down, but what a grab by Pittman.
I mean, that just over the top.
He threw a 65-yard bomb the other day after around the beat. I said, I've never seen that in my life on a dime.
Who? Danny.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Ron saying that he threw it 65 yards on the money.
Yeah, no, Danny Jones.
Never saw that in Giants.
Again, another testament to the quarterback being in the wrong team. It
just goes to show you that when you go to the Minnesota Vikings as a quarterback, you get fixed real quick, and then we send you out to make $100 million somewhere else.
He's going to the Minnesota. Yeah. Wandell Robinson, 7.8. Juwan Johnson, 10.3.
Tennessee wide receiver.
Yes. Monore.
I bet him 100
9.2.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not even going to.
You're not even going to try it.
I got to learn it.
Okay. Eagles D 7, Cairo Santos 10, PB&J.
Does it matter?
When you get 33% of your points came from your quarterback.
Yeah.
33% of your points. You got 25 points out of Josh Allen, and you scored 75.
Yep.
Pacheco, 5.8. Vidal, 19.7. Stephon Diggs, 10.4. Marvin Mims, 1.8. Jake Ferguson, what a rare goose egg. That Jake Ferguson,
Wasn't
I think.
He trying to unload him? I believe he was trying to unload him at one point.
And he's still a number one, maybe number two tight end.
100%.
It's just Dallas. It's just
off week for Dallas.
Well, they were playing Denver too. They were playing a good defense. Leggett 3.7, Texans D7, and Pinheiro 1 point out of him. Just he got an extra point. So PB&J 3 and 5, Mr. Irrelevant in the muck at 4 and 4.
Welcome to the party.
We'll get to the standings. All right, moving on to Southside Stranglers versus Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Southside Stranglers, who couldn't buy themselves a win, got it this week. Scored 146 points. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood scored 127. Jeez. He could have played half the league. But he didn't. He played Southside Stranglers with that 146. He got that with Justin Herbert, 31 points out of Herbert. But, oh, boy, we got to talk about Scadaboo.
Poor kid.
That's just – it's just –
dislocated ankle, done for the year, already had surgery. Surgery successful.
And Mr. Buffet Muscles, I love that he's watching live. It's just my luck. Scadaboo.
Did you hear what the head of security did?
Yes, and why don't you tell us what he did? Because that was
Big Dom. That we see with Nick Sirianni all the time. We think of Philly as classless, right? But he did bring the kid pizza and cheesesteaks after surgery. Showed a good sportsmanship. So you don't hear that too often in the NFL, and you should.
No, and that was a class
especially
act.
Big rivals like that.
Right. It was Giants-Eagles.
And the Giants kicked the shit out of them the first time. So, class move, Philly.
Yep, there you go.
I don't get to say that too often about Philly.
No, you don't. Jordan Mason, 1.6. Jamar Chase, 21.1. Ladd McConkey, 20.8. Both of your receivers put up a fight for that high score.
Give me one more catch.
Right. Gadsden the second, 18.7. This is a tight end I've never heard of.
That kid, the last two weeks, is the best tight end.
This is Ron. This is the one that you liked.
He's the best tight end in the league.
And it was tight end week last week.
He's built like Darren Waller and he runs like a deer.
Lisa, poor Scadaboo, Giants dream team erased. I don't know if it was a dream team, but
the Giants were looking forward to the future there,
and they still could look forward to the future.
Did you shake his hand, Ron?
No.
I forgot. I got to put up the Darnold cam. I don't know. Let's see, Sam. What is Sam Darnold cam? Let's see what he has to say. Yes, no, maybe so. All right, so Gadsden, that's where we were at, 18.7. Travis Kelce, 21.9. Chargers D, 13. Jake Elliott, 8. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now he can't buy himself a win.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, what a disappointing day for Baker. 4 points. And he's been on fire.
Well, I think, you're getting into the dog days now. He doesn't have a lot of wide receivers.
That is true.
We got to remember that.
That is true.
He doesn't have a lot of wide receivers.
Evans is out now. How long is Evans out for?
Evans is done for the year. He's done for the year. Which is a shame because that breaks his streak, so that's.
Oh, right. Yes, he's not going to get the 1,000 yards.
Godwin should be coming back a couple weeks.
They're going to need it.
But, yeah, Emeka Ibuka and Tez Johnson's really all they got right now.
Okay. Breece Hall, 34.86. He threw a touchdown
pass. He's going to get traded. So
Jets get a victory. 39-38. They get a victory. And I'm sure everybody knew the sad news, and it is very sad news that Nick Mangold, passed away.
Saw Rex Ryan when the
that was rough. That was rough.
Dude, he had me in tears. Like, I felt so bad.
I
believe Rex Ryan drafted him.
Yeah.
Right, and he was with him his entire his career.
Did you hear the story? Apparently, Nick Mangold was injured this, Rex Ryan's last game.
Oh yes, Nick Mangold was injured his last game, and he said, "I'm going to play."
Yeah, no, I'm playing because it's your last game.
Yeah.
I'll play for you.
Right, we got it, and we got an R.I.P. Nick. So my heart goes out to his family.
That sucks. 41 years old, kidney disease.
Yep. Brees Hall, though, the Jets, they gave him a victory.
They did. What a cool.
And Nick was looking down on him. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Kyle Mungunj. I said I wasn't going to try to pronounce it, and I did anyway. Manungai. Okay, I can do that. 2.4. You're going to make me pronounce a Mungungai for 2.4 points?
Listen, he's in my division. I know how you say his
Okay. Keenan Allen, 8.4. Rashid Shaheed, 14.5.
He's going to get traded, too.
Harold Fannin Jr., 18.4. He's a tight end. It was tight end week.
It definitely was.
Nothing like last
Somebody
year.
Muscle says that's why he started him.
Yeah.
No shit.
Shakir, he had a big catch, 20.8 points. Chiefs D, 11. Tyler Loop, 13. So Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, 127. Man, you could have played PB&J. You could have played the Goonies. You could have played the Bird's Nest. You could have played Miller Time. You could have played the L Distribution Center. But no, you played the Stranglers. So
It's not your year, Mr. Rogers.
Southside, 2-6. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood matching that at 2-6. All right, moving on to a very, very tight game.
This is bullshit.
We got the bullshit. We must know who this is. Goondock Goonies versus the Bird's Nest. Goondock Goonies, 113. The Bird's Nest, 117. It was less than a 4-point victory.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
That is a tough loss.
Jordan Love kind of kicked us right in the butt.
Yes. Yes. And that if you can't hear it, that's Ron in the background. I promise we will get Ron a mic. We need to get him mic'd up. All right, so Bird's Nest does take him down. Jordan Love, 34.3 points.
I think Brad is our kryptonite, to be honest with you.
Is that right?
Like, he's we can't beat him. Like, it doesn't matter. He could put a high school team on the field, and we're not going to beat him.
And that's I love that about ESPN because you can go back and look.
Yeah, I think Brad is our.
He's your right.
Sticking in your tailpipe kind of guy.
Banana in the tailpipe.
I'm going to fall off with no banana in the tailpipe.
Nice. Kenneth Gainwell, 3.5. Ugh. Alvin Kamara, 6.5. Ugh.
What did Jordan Love have?
34.3.
Oh, yeah, 34 points. Okay.
Chris Olave, 14 points. DJ Moore, 11.6. Njoku, 13.7. Chuba Hubbard, 9.4. Packers D, 7. Chase McLaughlin.
The Tampa Bay kicker.
There you go. 17 points. Goonies. I mean, C.J. Stroud, who's, breaking news, by the way, is no longer on. No longer on the Goonies.
Anymore.
He's recently acquired by Sherman's March. He got you 25.7 points out of him. J.K. Dobbins, 14.1. Javonte Williams, 17.9. T. Higgins, 11.4. He got in the end zone, but he was only targeted twice.
One catch, 44 yards.
And okay, he was targeted twice, had one catch.
We got 11.4 for one catch.
If you're going to have one catch, that's the catch you want to have.
Cincinnati's playbook.
Go long.
Yes, it is Jamar Chase. He was targeted like 20 times. Zay Flowers, 14.1. Evan Ingram, 7.6. Josh Jacobs, 13.5. But the Vikings D, -2. This was your killer.
Yep.
That was your killer. You lose by 4 points, and you get -2 out of your defense. That's where you can blame your loss.
100%.
Matt Prater, 11 points. So, Goondock Goonies, he's stuck in the muck.
Yep.
4-4.
3-game losing streak.
Ugh.
Looking to come to an end next week.
We'll get there. We're going to go over next week. All right. So, and Brad, 5 and 3. You're in the thick of it.
Yep.
Definitely in the
100%.
thick of it. Speaking of in the thick of it, we are rounding out the Week 8 recap with Miller Time versus the L Distribution Center, not living up to his name. The L Distribution Center did not deliver an L. Miller Time took him down 115 to 91.7. What did we do? Did we have a name change?
Yeah, we have a suggested name change for Brady. He should call it the W Collection Company. Right?
W Collection Company.
Instead of distributing L's,
right.
L's, he should be collecting W's.
So you hear that, Brady? That's you got to change your
You
name.
got to change your name,
And-
dude.
and
Ever
so-
since the name change,
Right.
shit's gone bad.
Right. You never know. You change your name, the next thing you know, things turn around. Miller Time.
That's
Let's
what
see.
happened with Ron. He changed it to
Yes.
Miller Time.
And he's won ever since. Jackson Dart, 21.4. Jonathan Taylor, though, 37.4
They
points.
didn't make a mistake this year, I promise.
Woody Marks,
Sounds like a
15.1.
30 silent movie actor.
Yes.
My name's Woody Marks.
Matthew Golden, 3.4. Devo Samuels, 4.2. I mean, again, 115 is nothing to brag about, but when you're playing the L's Distribution Center, Kyle Pitts.
Like a mountain.
Yes, 14.9. Hawkinson, 4.6. No points out of the Bear D. Dicker, the kicker, got you 14. Let's see, L Distribution Center. The Pepsi drinking ginger, Andy Dalton, 1 point.
Rifle.
1 point.
One.
I'm rounding it down because it's 1.1, but
Negative 1.72.
1 point.
He was getting his ass handed to him the entire game.
That just hurts. Spears, though, 17.2, stealing all those Pollard runs. Rico Dowday, 5.4. Cortland Sutton, 10.7. 16.4 out of Dyke. Dyke. Chimeri?
Dyke was fine.
I know. I needed to pronounce these names. Is it Chimeri?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Got your 16.4. Theo Johnson, 5. Troy Franklin.
Who would have gotten?
Oh, that is right. That is a wide receiver, 26.9 in a flex position.
Therefore, you are not eligible.
I
Wide receiver.
that does not qualify because it is. We have a flex position. Falcons D, no points. Badgley, 9 points. That kicker there in Indy. So
Defenses sucked this week.
It
man.
is-
0, 0, -2.
I'm telling you.
If you had a good defense, you probably had a winner.
Bucks.
3 and 5, L Distribution Center. Miller Time, you moves to 5 and 3. All right, let's go over the standings, and then we'll go over next week's projections if people have everybody in.
Yeah.
So, Belichick's hoodies takes the victory over Sherman's March, which gives him sole possession of first place at 6 and 2. Then we've got the 5 and 3s. We got the 5 and 3. Sherman's March, 5 and 3, Dax Little Lamb, 5 and 3, Miller Time, 5 and 3, Bird's Nest. In that order. So I'm second, Dax Little Lamb third, Miller Time fourth, Bird's Nest fifth. Then we've got the 3, 4, and 4 teams fighting for that playoff spot. But here's where it gets interesting. Because we got G5, Goondock Goonies, and Mr. Irrelevant all at 4 and 4. However, that seventh position
Wide open.
is wide open. And if you look at teams like Southside Stranglers, who has high scoring points, basically what we're doing is we're taking the 7th through 12th, and whoever has the highest points is going to get that 7 seed.
So right now, that's me.
Oh,
At an alley at 972.
okay, so it just so happens, right.
But Southside Stranglers is not far behind.
And his record means nothing.
Yep,
The
record
record
means
at that number 7th position means nothing. This is so interesting, and this is why we can't go by the playoff percentages that ESPN's putting out because they don't know that we're doing this.
Right.
Okay, L Distribution Center, PB&J, both 3 and 5. Southside Stranglers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, both 2 and 6. But Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, because of the points, is officially in last place. So that is the standings. Let's go over week 9 because we got some big, big games. There is a lot of games this week that are going to determine the who's in the muck and who's not. We'll start out with one big game. Is Miller time, 5-3, facing the 5-3 Sherman's March. Yours truly. That someone's coming out of that game.
17.5?
What's 17.5? What difference in points? Oh, early projections. Okay. 135.9 Sherman's March over Miller times 121. These are projections.
I'll go about 20.5 points.
We got Swiss Cheese is going to look for a playoff prediction app. All right, I'd like that. I'd like to know that.
Yeah.
Because that would be a neat statistic to have. So, yes, the 5-3s are going to battle it out. We got the 4-4s battling it out. G5, Big Dick Players versus Mr. Irrelevant. They both don't have full teams in, so I'm not going to G5's got a full team. G5's projected 139, which is the overall high score of the week.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant still has a player he puts in, so I won't give his projections. But that's a big game. We got then Dax Little Lamb, 5-3, facing the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, 2 and 6. Not even going to come close to giving you projections. Nowhere near full teams put in. Bird's Nest 5-3 facing PB&J 3-5, but I feel like the Bird's Nest is a lucky 5-3. Am I wrong in saying that?
I mean, they're my kryptonite, so I I don't know. I think that they won a couple games when they had the right matchup,
Right.
right?
He has the. Is it okay? So
But
we
at
got
the same
analytics
time, that
in-house.
luck runs out sooner or later.
He has plays everybody.
He's played the lowest scoring
Yeah.
teams. So
He
Brad
he doesn't get that luxury. I mean,
But,
he's gonna
hey.
get that luxury again with PB&J.
No,
being hit by the injury bug so bad.
right.
So,
5-3.
You gotta realize something. He is, I think
All you gotta do is
Brad's
win
won
the
2
game.
championships.
yeah. all you
PB&J
gotta do-
has won 2
All
championships.
you need to do is win.
Brad's won 1. Yes.
He's got second.
All right, then we've got Belichick's hoodies 6-2 facing the Southside Stranglers. Not a full team. Early projections with Belichick's hoodies, they got a full team is 120. We're going to round that up to 129 points. Let's see if Chad could put up a fight against the number 1 team. And then we've got the L Distribution Center 3-5 facing the 4-4 Goondock Goonies. Not a full team. Goonies does have a full team. They're projected 129. L Distribution Center still needs to get a player in, so we won't announce those
So it should be a
projections.
close game.
But that's and that's going to be a game right there. There are several games here. We talked about the muck, and we're going to the closer we get here towards the end of the season, the more we're going to talk about the muck. You're going to the 4-4. You need to be 5-4. L Distribution Center, you need to be 4-5. This is every victory.
This is when victories really start counting.
I know it's cliche, but every victory matters.
We only got what, five more weeks,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. That is it. And speaking of that is it. That is the recap for week 8. The only thing we got left to do is we got to spin the wheel, and we cannot get we can't get wide receiver. What we haven't seen, the wheel's been so biased. I'm just hoping we get a flex, maybe we get a tight end, maybe we get a defense.
Let's get something fun.
Let's get something fun with
Get
the
a
dot.
really good fit.
Kicker. That's not fun. That's not fun. We've had kicker already. But it is kicker, and it is no bonus?
No bonus.
No bonus. All right.
So dumb.
Wah, wah,
I'm
wah.
just gonna stop it next time.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm going to start changing the rules because I'm going to say next week because no kicker, no quarterback. I'm eventually going to do. I'm just going to do. It's going to be flex. All right, folks. That is the show this evening. I want to thank my co-host BJ. I want to
you very
thank Ron for standing in live. I do promise to get him mic'd up. We will see you next week at 6 o'clock. Everybody's welcome here on Sunday. We have a great time putting in bets, watching all the games. So if I don't see you Sunday, I'll see you Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
Have a nice night, everybody.